SAC fans, and welcome to the SAC Daily Dose. I'm Amelia Mayer, and here's your Daily Dose for Friday, May 10th. We'll start with updates on postseason action after a busy week across the region. First, both Wingate and Queens men's lacrosse fell in the first round of the tournament to end their seasons on Wednesday. The Bulldogs fell 13-6 to the University of Tampa, while the Royals lost a thriller 16-15 in overtime after managing to tie it up with just 1:29 left in the game. On the women's side, number 10 Queens will take on number 3 Tampa today in the opening round of the Women's Lacrosse NCAA South Region Championship. In women's golf action, the Anderson Trojans were the top SAC finishers in the South Region Championship, claiming 11th place. The Trojans will be represented at next week's NCAA National Championship at the PGA National Resort in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, by freshman Victoria Hall. Hall finished the final round on Wednesday 1 under par to land in a 4-way tie for 7th place, which was her ticket to advance as one of the top 4 individuals not moving forward as a team. The men's golf South-Southeast Regional got underway yesterday at Mission Inn Resort and Club in Howey in the Hills, Florida, with Lincoln Memorial coming off a strong first day with a 3-shot lead over the rest of the field. The Rail Splitters shot .285 on the day to stay ahead of defending national champions Lynn and West Florida, who are currently tied in 2nd place. The Queens men found themselves in 11th place after the first day, and Carson Newman is right behind in a tie for 12th. The SAC's lone individual competitor, Harry Bolton of Newberry, sits 10 over par after a slow start. Round 2 gets underway today, with play wrapping up tomorrow morning. And finally, an update on softball. In a bracket full of SAC teams, Carson Newman and Lincoln Memorial both triumphed in Jefferson City over their SAC opponents to advance to the winner's bracket. They will face each other this morning. Anderson and Wingate will face off there this afternoon in a battle to avoid elimination. Over at the other regional site, Coker fell in the first round to Young Harris 6-0. They will meet Lees McRae in an elimination game later this afternoon. Whew, lots of postseason action to cover, but that's what we like to see. One quick personnel note. Rick Baker has been named Mars Hill's new athletic director after serving as interim athletic director for several months. Rick has served as the university's assistant athletic director and sports information director for years, and we are personally thrilled that he prevailed as the best candidate for the job after a nationwide search. Congratulations, Rick. In other news, it was announced on Thursday that we will be extending our corporate partnership with Hasty Awards for another 2 years, which is great news for us as we will continue to provide quality hardware to all our award winners across the conference. Speaking of awards, yesterday the Golf Coaches Association of America released the semifinalists for the 2019 Division II Jack Nicklaus National Player of the Year Award presented by Barbasol, and 3 South Atlantic Conference men's golfers made the list: Dan Bradbury and Sam Broadhurst of Lincoln Memorial, and Tom Forster of Carson Newman. The finalists will be announced May 15th, and the winners will be announced on May 30th. And finally, I would like to recognize the winners of our 2 inaugural postgraduate scholarships. On Thursday, Wingate's Anna Holmquist and Tusculum's Mitch McCain were announced as the recipients of the South Atlantic Conference Bob McCloskey Insurance Postgraduate Scholarships, and Tusculum's Taylor Battle and Christian Bell were awarded the SAC McGriff Insurance Services Minority Postgraduate Scholarships. The 4 student-athletes were chosen from a strong pool of SAC student-athletes who excelled both academically and athletically, and they will receive a one-time, non-renewable scholarship of $2,000 towards the graduate school of their choice. And to wrap up all that news, today's famous sports quote is courtesy of Pat Riley. There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or out. There's no such thing as a life in between. Make sure to head over to thesac.com or any of our social media platforms to keep up with all the latest news, and check out the links in the description below for more info on everything I talked about today. Thanks for watching, and join us again next week for more of the Daily Dose.